Well, the silicone's all dry now. And here's the wiring kit. So let's pre-mount the brackets that we're going to use and prepare it for mounting. Hey everybody, it's Jay from Bullshit Corner, and welcome to another Jeep video. You guys have been asking about this for a long time, and you wanted to get the fog lamps installed on the Jeep. Do a fog lamp install for some reason. So I got some fog lamps, some LED ones, and we're going to install them on the Jeep. It came with a wiring kit and everything else. So let's get out there and get this fucking done, because it ain't gonna do itself. So we got the fog lamps mounted. That was the easy part, and now we gotta do the wiring. What I don't like about this bumper is that it's nowhere can easily accessibly clean up the wires. So I'm just gonna run them underneath the winch and then underneath the plastic panel for now. Too bad I didn't have like a hole drilled in the tube frame and run them down underneath and through. That'd be a nice clean look. But for the time being, I'm just gonna wire it up quickly. I do like the looks of them though. Alright, let's go make sense of this wire. So these are the connectors they gave me. And got red and white. Red and white. Then you come over here and it says you got white and black. Where the hell that's supposed to mean. And then it says over here the white for the fuse. Let me just find the one with the fuse here. So the fuse is red. Am I fucking colorblind? Am I fucking colorblind or what? Well, since this is pretty much horse shit here, we're gonna have to fucking make it up as we go, and hopefully everything works out. So I used a power probe over here and hooked it up and figured out which one's which. The red one's the power, the white one's the ground. So that's how we're gonna go. Now let's see if we can patch this thing together. So now I'm going to feed the wiring harness right down the side there and squeeze it underneath the rad housing. We'll get underneath and we'll get that done. Alright, so this is what I did. I hooked up the wire that's supposed to go to your headlight to the light switch in the console here, because the reason for that is that they want to go on your actual lights, either your low beam or your high beam. And the problem with that is if you have it connected to your low beam and you switch to your high beams, your fog lamps will go out, and vice versa. This way, connected directly to a light that's full time, doesn't matter if it's bright or dim, my fog lamps can be on always, and when I turn off my lights they'll turn off as well. So I used that in there. I still got to get a bulb for that, it's burnt out, but we'll put this back in place. So then I mounted the switch there. That's pretty shitty. I don't like that switch at all. I'll probably change it out for something better later on. Holy fuck, before we get into the wiring and how I did it, it's fucking beer time. Holy fuck, that beer tastes good. Let's go have a look now. So the red wire that was connected to here, like I said, went to the light switch. You got a ground that goes to here, which really makes no sense at all. And then this white wire is the power wire from the switch. Once you press the button, it activates it and it gives you a 12-volt circuit all the way through. And I know some of you guys should have said you should have put it through the loom, I never leave anything permanent, so if I'm gonna want to take it out quick or modify it, then I'll just rip it out instead of going to the house or going to the loom. That's why I did it that way. But then it comes down. I have to tie that up a little bit more, and then both wires come through, and then the white wire goes into the relay here. This is the red wire that goes to your battery, and then this is the negative and positive that goes down to your lights. So then when you press the button, You get power go through here, energizes the relay, connects with this power here, and sends power down to the lights. Here's your fuse right there, 40 amp. I think that's pretty much covered it. I just got the parking lamps on, but I got the LEDs lit up, as you can see. They are pretty bright even in the daytime. Holy shit. Those things are fucking bright. Way brighter than I thought. So these are my regular driving lights right here. I'll turn them off. These are my fog lamps. They give out way more light to the sides compared to the regular lights. And here's the regular lights that shoot a little bit farther, but fuck me, man, they're bright. They are super bright. So in a nutshell, let's look at this drawing and go over it easily. Okay, the black, which would have been the white on the lights, was the ground. And then the reds was the power. So then this ground here was for the lights. And then the red wire went inside the block. This white wire, which is actually was a red wire, is the fuse. This ground is a ground for the relay, and then the white wire went to the switch. And then this ground right here, it says block. I don't know why it says block, it's a ground. So black it should have been, because black is the ground for the lights, only for the lights in that switch. So basically, if you would have connected it to your high or low beam lamp, your fog lamps only would have came on if you were either in low or high, depending on which one you wired it to. That's why I wired it to the on light circuit for your instrumentation, so it's on all the time, so I can have my fog lamps on whether it is dim or bright. So then this wire here powers through the switch, goes to the relay, powers up the relay, and then activates the power to go down to the lights to come on. Pretty much simple how that works. It's fucking beer time. Well, that took a couple hours only because that fucking wiring schematic did not line up the way it should have been. It was all over the fucking place. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Fucking, I don't know if I'm colorblind or the guy who fucking made the instruction manual was colorblind. I don't freaking know, but we figured it out. The fog lamps work. It's too bright outside for me to test them out at nighttime, see how bright they are. They're not going to be like a driving light. They're only a fog lamp, so probably 25 feet maybe. If it gets dark enough tonight, because I work early mornings, I may fucking try it out. But anyways, I'll include the nighttime in the video itself. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I know you guys have been asking for this video for a long time, so here it is. So fucking PBR, beer is fucking cold.